restraint. As for unavoidable sense objects as sentient beings, it may be all right, but for those which should be avoidable things, one should practice the restraint. As much as one practice the restraint, it is good.
ချက်ကတော့ကာမဂုဏ်အာယု၅ပါးပေါ်မှာစိတ်သွားစီခွင့်ပေးထားလို့ရှိရင်စိတ်လိုချလွတ်ထားလို့ရှိရင်အလတ်စားပမာဒဖြစ်တာပါပဲချို့ကြနိုင်မှတန့်ရှင်းတယ်ဆိုတဲ့လုပ်ငန်းတစ်ခုပြည့်ကွက်လေ့ဟင်းတော့တာပါတယ်ဒါကာမဂုဏ်အာယုပေါ်မှာစိတ်လိုချလွတ်မထားပဲနဲ့ချို့ကြတယ်များချို့ကြတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ကာမဂုဏ်နဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့အပမာဒလို့ဆိုရတော့ပါပဲဒါတော့ချို့ကြတယ်ဆိုတာကာမဒုက္ခကိုဆွတ်လွတ်တဲ့သဘောပါပဲလာအောင်မမဲမောတဲ့သဘောပါပဲမဲမောတော့ကာမဒုက္ခလုံးဝဆုံးရှုံးသွားသလားလို့ဆိုတော့ဒီလိုတော့လုံးဝဆုံးရှုံးတာပါပဲဒါပေမဲ့လို့သူ့ရဲ့အစာပေါင်းများစွာတာတဲ့ချမ်းသာတော့ပိုင်ဆိုင်လာတယ်ကာမစုခပရိစ္ဆာကဆိုတာကာမဂုဏ်ချမ်းသာကိုစွန့်လွတ်ခြင်းဟာနိက္ခမစုခပရိက္ခဟနိက္ခမဆိုတာကချို့ကြလို့ကာမမှာလွတ်မြောက်တဲ့ချမ်းသာတစ်မျိုးပေါ့လေအဲ့ဒါကစံချမ်းသာလည်းရှိတယ်ယဟန်ပြုလို့ရရှိတဲ့ချမ်းသာလည်းရှိတယ်ဝိပဿနာချမ်းသာလည်းရှိတယ်ဝိပဿနာဉာဏ်နဲ့ပြည့်စုံသွားလို့ရှိရင်နိဗ္ဗာန်ချမ်းသာလည်းရှိတယ်အကုန်လုံးဒါတွေနိက္ခမစုခလို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီချမ်းသာတွေအစဉ်စဉ်ရတာပါတယ်ဟိုကဆုံးရှုံးသွားတဲ့ဟာတွေကမပြောပါတော့ပါဘူးနည်းနည်းလေးပါပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒါကိုတကယ်ချမ်းသာကြီးလို့ထင်မှတ်ပြီးတော့တာယာမေမို့တွေ့တာထားလို့ရှိရင်ပေးသိအောင်ကောင်းသိလောက်အောင်ကောင်းတာပါပဲအဲ့ဒါကိုခွာနိုင်စွတ်နိုင်မှသူ့ရဲ့အထင်တမ်းမြင်တဲ့ပရိက္ခစုခနိက္ခမစုခပရိက္ခဆိုတာပါလေနိက္ခမစုခကိုပိုင်ဆိုင်နိုင်ရဖြစ်နိုင်ပါတယ်သို့မဟုတ်လို့ရှိရင်မပိုင်ဆိုင်ပါဘူးကိုပိုင်ဆိုင်တဲ့အရာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကြိုက်တယ်လို့တင့်တယ်လို့အသုံးချလို့ရပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ဟိုကကာမစုခလက်လွတ်လိုက်ရတဲ့အတွက်ဆုံးလွတ်လိုက်ရတဲ့အတွက်ကိုယ်မှာမျက်နှာဆုံးရှုံးခြင်းမရှိပါဘူးဆိုတာပါလေအဲ့ဒီချမ်းသာတဲ့သာပေါင်းမြတ်စွာတာတဲ့ချမ်းသာရနိုင်တယ်ဆိုတာပါအဲ့လိုသဘောပေါက်ပြီးတော့တရားထုတ်တဲ့ခိုက်တာမှာတော့တတ်နိုင်ဆုံးကာမဂုဏ်ချမ်းသာကိုချိုးချင်နေတယ်ချိုးချင်ရပါတယ်နော်
If one leaves one's mind on control, indulge oneself as regards the five causes of sense pleasures, then this amounts to the practice of medium form of pamada, negligence, failing to practice the restraint which leads to purity and wholesomeness. If on the other hand one does not leave the mind on control as regards the five causes of sense pleasures and practice the restraint as much as possible as regards the sense pleasures, then it amounts to apamada, negligence, diligence or vigilance. Now, restraining, with the practice of restraint, one forgoes to some extent, one forgoes the kama sukha, sense pleasure, sense happiness, not being attracted to it, not going after it. By so doing, do we sustain complete loss? The answer is no. Because by foregoing this sense of worldly happiness, one can realize the kind of happiness which excels manifold this worldly or sense happiness. One can come to possess this kind of happiness. So, what kind of happiness can one attain? Nekama Sukha, such as Jhana Sukha, the happiness of absorption, mundane absorption, the happiness of being a monk, monkhood, happiness of the practice of vipassana, insight, and finally the happiness of attaining the ultimate peace of Nibbana. So as regards the loss of worldly pleasures, it is insignificant, nothing compared to the spiritual happiness. If one thinks that these sensual pleasures are good, really good, then one is bound to this kind of happiness is deadly happiness, or fatal happiness, happiness which can lead to death and harm and danger. So if you can, by foregoing this worldly happiness, you can realize the kind of spiritual happiness which excels manifold, that is nekama sukha parigaha, that is grasping or possessing this happiness of liberation, of renunciation. And when one comes to possess this, whatever one possesses or whatever belongs to oneself can be used as much as one likes. So this kama sukha, loss of kama sukha, is insignificant, because you can get the happiness which excels manifold, this worldly happiness. Understanding this, at least during the practice, the yogis should be able to practice the restraint of the sensual pleasures as much as they can. And the more they restrain, the better.
အပြင်ကတမ္မာပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လည်းပဲကာမဂုဏ်၅ပါးမြင်ကြနံစထိတွေ့နေတာပဲယောဂီလည်းပဲအလားတူပဲကာမဂုဏ်၅ပါးကိုမြင်ကြနံစထိတွေ့နေတာပဲသူတို့ချင်းချင်းဘာထူးတယ်လဲဆိုတာပေါ့စဉ်းစားကြည့်အချက်ပေါ်လာပါတယ်အပြင်ကလောကီကာမသားကတော့အဲ့ဒီပုံမှာစိတ်အလိုကြလွတ်ထားတော့လူချင်းတောက်တမှုကာမတဏ္ဍာတွေဟာအကန့်အသတ်မရှိရည်စည်းကြောင်းကြီးလို့ရှိနေတော့တာပဲညီကောင်းကြားကောင်းနာကောင်းရတာကောင်းထိတွေ့ကောင်းခေါ်တဲ့ရိုးရိုးချမ်းသာမှုနောက်မှာပေါ့လေတာယာဆွဲလန်းတောင်းတမှုတဏှာဖြစ်သွားတယ်အဲ့ဒီတဏှာအမြင်မပြတ်ဘူးလောဘအမြင်မပြတ်ဘူးရှုမှတ်နေတဲ့ယောဂီပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လည်းပဲသူတို့လိုပဲမြင်ကြနာစာထိတွေ့နေတာပဲဒါပေမဲ့လို့သတိထားတော့ကာမကိလေသာကာမမဖြစ်ဘူးပေါ့အဲ့ဒါလေးအကောင်းထင်ပြီးတော့တာယာတောင်းတဆာလောင်းတဲ့တဏှာပေါ့ကောင်းတာတွေမြင်မြင်ကြားခြင်းနားခြင်းစားခြင်းထိခြင်းတာပေါ့ဒါမျိုးဒါအမှတ်ရင်းကျက်သွားတဲ့အခါမှာထူးကြတာပေါ့ဒီမှာညီကြနံစထိတွေ့ပြီးတော့ခံစားတာခြင်းတော့အတူတူပဲသို့တော့အဲ့ဒီခံစားမှုအကြောင်းပြုပြီးတော့တာယာတောင်းတတဲ့တဏှာဖြစ်တာပွားတာနဲ့တာယာတောင်းတတဲ့တဏှာပြတ်တာဒါပဲကြွားချတယ်နားပါအဲ့ဒါအမြင်ချင်းတူခံစားချင်းတူပြီမယ်လို့နောက်ဆွဲမှာကာမတဏှာဝုထုကာမနဲ့တာကြုံတယ်ကိလေသာကာမပြတ်သွားပုံပေါ့လေ
There's a difference between the ordinary person who is not practicing Satipatthana and yogis who are practicing Satipatthana. Both come into contact with five causes of sensual pleasures in one way or another, but there is a difference. As for ordinary person who is not practicing Satipatthana, they leave their mind uncontrolled. They do not practice restraint. As regards sensual pleasures, So there is no limit to them in their desires, and there's more and more craving. This craving flows like a current continuously as regards desirable objects, and they go in pursuit of these desirable objects without end. When tanha arises, craving arises, there is lobha, greed. As for the practitioner, they also come into contact with sense objects. They see objects, they hear, they smell, they taste, they touch. But since they are mindful, this mindfulness does not cause kilesa karma, that is subjective defilement. Not craving for these desirable objects, thinking that they are desirable, they are good. So the coming into contact is the same, seeing is the same, hearing is the same, tasting, touching is the same, but there's a difference. The difference between these two as regards craving and non-craving. Craving, indulgence and restraint. So although the yogis, practitioners come into contact with virtue karma, they do not experience kilesa karma, subjective defilement, that is craving.
ဆိုလိုတာကတော့တမ္မာပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကအချောလအာယုလေးနဲ့မြင်သွားတာပဲယောဂီလည်းပဲအချောလအာယုလေးနဲ့မြင်သွားတာပဲမြင်ရင်အတူတူပဲသူလည်းမြင်ကိုယ်လည်းမြင်တယ်ဒါဒါလေးတွေမြင်တဲ့အခါမှာခံစားမှုဆိုတာလည်းပဲရိုးရိုးပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လည်းဖြစ်သွားတာပဲကောင်းတဲ့ခံစားမှုယောဂီလည်းပဲဖြစ်သွားတာပဲသို့တော့အဲ့ဒီမြင်မှုအဲ့ဒီခံစားမှုကတော့ကုသိုလ်လည်းမဟုတ်အကုသိုလ်လည်းမဟုတ်ဘူးဈာစိတ်ပဲရှိသေးတယ်စိတ်လိုကြကာမဂုဏ်အာယုံပေါ်မှာစိတ်လိုကြလှုပ်ထားတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကတော့ကောင်းတဲ့ကောင်းတာတွေလိုက်နေတော့တဏှာဖြစ်ရဲကိုသာအလေးပေးနေတော့အဲ့ဒါလေးဒီပုံမှာတာယာတတ်မဲ့တယ်ဆွဲလန်းတဲ့တဏှာဖြစ်တယ်ဥပါဒံလည်းဖြစ်တယ်ယောဂီကတော့ကြုံရတဲ့အာရုံနဲ့စပ်ပြီးတော့တဏှာမဖြစ်ရအောင်လို့တတိထားနေတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တဏှာချုပ်ရေးတဏှာကင်းရေးတဏှာအားနေရေးအတွက်စိတ်ညှို့ပြီးတော့တတိထားနေတာမဟုတ်လို့ဟိုကအားပြီးတာမဟုတ်တော့တဏှာကင်းတယ်ဆိုတာလည်းပဲဟိုအမြဲကင်းသွားတာမဟုတ်ပါဘူးဒီတတိထားသလောက်သိသလောက်ကင်းတာပါရိုးရိုးပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကတော့ဝေဒနာပစ္စယတဏှာဆိုတာပေါ့လေညဉ့်ကြနာစာထိတွေ့လို့ဖြစ်ပေါ်တဲ့ကောင်းတဲ့ခံစားမှုကြောင့်ကောင်းတဲ့ကောင်းမြင်တာတွေပေါ့လေတာယာတောင်းတမှုဆာလောင်မှုပေါ့လေတဏှာဖြစ်တတိထားတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကတော့ဝေဒနာပစ္စယတဏှာမဖြစ်တော့ဘဲနဲ့တဏှာနေရာမှာတတိနဲ့ပညာအစားထိုးလိုက်တယ်တဏှာလည်းမဖြစ်ဘူးတဏှာမဖြစ်တော့ဥပါဒံလည်းမဖြစ်ဘူးပေါ့လေအဲ့ဒါကွာခြားတာပေါ့
Again, as for the same ordinary person and yogis, when they see beautiful object, they both see the beautiful object. It is the same. There is a feeling, same feeling, ordinary feeling. Yogi also feels it, experiences it, the experiences are the same, or seeing experience is the same. In the case of just seeing, this is neither kusala nor akusala. Just seeing. Seeing is just seeing, mere seeing. Neither wholesome nor unwholesome, it is neutral. Those who leave the mind uncontrolled, indulging in sensual pleasures, pardon me, they will crave for better and better objects, leading to tanha and the pursuit of tanha, leading to from craving to clinging, from craving to clinging. So as for the yogi, in connection with the object seen. There's no tanha, no craving, because yogi is mindful. Yogi is practicing mindfulness in order to do away with kilesa, such as craving, tanha, or at least weaken them, and just to weaken them and do away with tanha. So, yogi is always practicing to be free from tanha, and as much as they are mindful, they are free from this craving. As is given, Vedana Pachya, with Vedana, with sensation as a condition, there arises this tanha, craving. With sensation or feeling as condition, there arises craving or attachment. So, this craving, because of this feeling, there is craving. Feeling leads to craving or attachment. Now, because yogis are mindful with the practice of mindfulness, restraint of their mind, this thing does not happen. Vedana does not lead to tanha. Sensation or feeling does not lead to attachment or craving. In place of craving or tanha, tanha is replaced by sati and panya, mindfulness and wisdom. Or mindfulness and wisdom take the place of craving, so that from feeling, the tanha does not follow. When there is no tanha, no craving, there will not be no clinging, no upadana. That is the difference.
Kamakong khansayi pomha chujaya mhamati bene tati pinya me biro chekwete pokko ma ro Kamasukhalika niyoga sarawa Kamakong ayo taya tamete tephet son yok pa ba.မြတ်စွာဘုရားမကြိုက်တဲ့တပတ်ဆုံးရောက်သွားတယ်တတိထားတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်မှာတော့တတိထားသလောက်အတိညာဏ်ဖြစ်ပွားလာတယ်မှတ်လို့မမြဲပုံဆင်းရဲပုံသူသဘောတိုက်သူဖြစ်ပုံခေါ်တဲ့ဝိပဿနာဉာဏ်ဖြစ်လာလို့ရှိရင်တတိနဲ့ပညာဖြစ်တော့ကောလားကိလေသာကာမမဖြစ်ဘူးဒီနည်းနဲ့ပဲကာမစုခာလိကနိယောကအစွန်းတတော်ရဲ့ကိုရှောင်လိုက်တာပဲဆိုလိုတာကတော့ကာမဂုဏ်အာယုံမှာစိတ်လိုကြလွတ်ထားလို့ရှိရင်ကာမစုခာလိကနိယောဂစိတ်လိုကြမလွတ်ထားပဲနဲ့အခုလိုသတိပဋ္ဌာန်ဘာဝနာပွားပြီးတော့အတိညာဏ်ဖြစ်ပွားလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့ဒီအစွန်းလွတ်ဒါပဲ
If one does not practice the restraint of sense as regards sense pleasures without mindfulness and panya, then this amounts to pamada, leading to kama sukhalika nuyoga. There cannot arise any kilesa kama. In this way, abstaining one with this practice, with this restraint, with the practice of sati, mindfulness, one overcomes this one extreme, or one does not reach the extreme of kama sukhalika niyoga, that is extreme of sense indulgence. If one leaves the mind uncontrolled and indulges in sense pleasures, then this will amount to kama sukhalika niyoga, sense indulgence. And instead, if one practices satipatthana, practicing the restraint with mindfulness, then one is free from this extreme.
Mati selu tinya ni asensen piye pi do upadana nya aya bwe kaung law aw yit jet la bi so lo shi yen taya tamasya, ami ayo, ja ayo, ana ayo, ayada ayo, what duty ayo, Injanasa, Titinia, Melu. Taya tamas, swellane, tatari, Kinsay nida, go, our call not to enough of it. Kira Tikama Kamasikalika, Yoga, Lama Tatue. Look in it, Saravali, take his share. Kira Yogi ha Sadine, Sasani, within the woman needed. Needing it, John Iania, level 220. You are loving solution, level 6, you were needed. A buoy left Yata needed, a Yabu Yata on the needed. Can I go level a job? Pimasi on the Luya, Mayoto. Dinina attacking than yoga. A chini canago pima, he said a chin so the crew level, soon you get chin so the crew a little lot. Era soon to a lot, look over it. Era go a missing up Tibeta, a lela lancing look over it. Iro yogi ha Nija Nansa Tiri Kanyuma. Attack Gilisa Kamasikaligan Yoga Lam. That were Malamia out to the pier, lower the city, don't sound a kama. Kamasikaligan Yoga Lam. That were volley jumping me out. A good low Shumaya Valley, Sadoneka. Sata Pueve, don't do what you would forever, don't do. Pave, don't do more. Yeah, that's Shumaya Valley. Shumaya Hakuna, Kamatana, Sunda to it. Keep your own Shumaya. You know, Kanago Mapimaya on leve, Tidore, Saya. You know, Kamago, I want to say, Luja, Lutada Lempo. Pima on leve, Legada Chini, the Lempo. A little chini. Here I go, Majima for a very long. Every land I came to see the kitchen that see Young Chita. A divida will let cover it. Near Bonnet had a Majima divida, so that I you know, special Yashimani that Bogori ha. A lay lang, Pyongyang showing that Chito. Kamago Bella Maka. Can I go Bimasi or leve Loda, my whole food? Langa showing that. Quickly, when I went at the account. For metal way to Father, Lela Lanzis. A pure that Sida, Sadida, I go a little thing.
When once you are able to practice mindfulness continuously, cultivating concentration and knowledge with maturity of insight knowledge, reaching the stage of satisfactoriness and maturity, whenever one comes into contact with desirable objects such as visible objects, sound, pleasant sound, voice, and so on, there will not arise any craving. You will be free from tanha, craving, in a very wonderful manner. So at that time, you will be free from one extreme of kama sukhalika anuyoga, sense indulgence. Yogis are, in the course of the practice, they taking food in a moderate way as much as they need. They wear clothes as much as they need, and they can stay in their kutis as much as they can do, and they take medicines now and again as they need, and they can regulate or adjust the heat and cold, and balance their postures, iryapatha. In this way, they are not tormenting their bodies although it is quite hot these days. They are not tormenting. They are not doing it by themselves. It is the weather which is doing it. It is not you who is doing it. So you are not ill-treating or tormenting your body by hitting yourself. So you are again free from one extreme of Adakila Madhanu Yoga, one extreme of self-mortification. So you are walking the path of the middle path, Majjhima Patipada, free from two extremes. So even if yogis are seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, there's no kama sukha. They are not desirous of. They are not enjoying sensual pleasures in the sense of enjoyment. That means no kama sukhalika yoga, extreme of sense enjoyment. And because they are noting whatever arises in their mind and body, they are free from this extreme of sense indulgence. So whenever they eat in a moderate way, and clothing, they wear clothes in a moderate way, and so on. While they are doing it, they are also mindful. They are mindful of eating, drinking, and so on. So that there is no kama tanha arising in their mind. They are free from kama tanha, craving for sense objects, because they are mindful. They are noting them off. And also at the same time, they are not ill-treating, they are not tormenting their body in a harsh way. Because they are looking after their body, taking care of their body. In this way, they are free from sense indulgence. They are free from self-mortification. They are in the middle. They are practicing the middle path. Hence, this is called Majjhima, the middle of the two extremes. Hence, this is the path of since this is the path, this is known as the Patipada, or path of the practice. It is Patipada, hence the Majjhima Patipada. So here they are practicing mindfulness. They are practicing the middle way, free from two extremes, in a very straight path, straight middle path. It is quite commendable. We talk about middle way theoretically, and we read about this in books. This is only theoretical knowledge. Now you all are practicing the middle way.
Yogi ha kana ko pema siya mu mashiya aw sa tin ne sa wut tin ne wo tong tin ne pisi tong apui myat ta aw ariya bu myat ta aw niအဲ့ဒီလိုခံမျိုးမှာလည်းပဲသုံးဆောင်ရတဲ့ပစ္စည်းတွေပေါ်မှာစိတ်လို့ကြလွတ်ထားပြီးတော့ကမ္မစုအလိကနိယောဂမဖြစ်ရအောင်မြဲမြဲဆွဲဆွဲမှာဒါလိုရဲမယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးဆွဲမှလို့ရှိရင်တာယာတမဲ့ဆရာနဲ့တွေ့လည်းပဲတာယာမှုပေါ်မလာပဲနဲ့ပေါ့လေအမတ္တတိတွေဖြည့်ပြီးတော့ပေါ့လေခိုက်တာငြိမ်းချမ်းမှုလေးတွေရနေတော့တာပါပဲဒါကကြုံရတဲ့အောင်နဲ့စပ်ပြီးတော့ချမ်းသာမှုအကြောင်းပြုပြီးတော့ပေါ့လေတတိလွတ်ရင်တာယာတမဲ့မှုတတိရှိရင်အတိရှိရင်တာယာတမဲ့မှုကိစိတ်တယ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေထို့အတူပဲမကောင်းတာမကြိုက်တာတွေနဲ့အဆိုးတွေနဲ့လည်းပဲမြင်ကြနာစာကြည့်ပြရတာပဲအထူးသဖြင့်တရားထုတ်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကိုယ်ရဲ့ကအတွေ့အကြုံတွေတွေ့တာပဲအဲ့ဒီခါကြလို့ရှိရင်လည်းပဲတဏှာဖြစ်တတ်တာပဲဒုက္ခိစုခံပတ္တိတိဆိုတာပါအဆိုးနဲ့ကျုံးနေပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင် account Miyoko Tonda, so that it account. Jungina, account, Nina, Jajina, Najina, so the dear lady accounting your lady, very near at an hour. So that we are coming. Need to have it on him as a account your name as a holy. So like Britannia, Swimmers by Shumalusi, through Latina, TV solution will not be set and as I will not be here. The DP, if whoever, who long holy, you know that. Yeah, I'm yet.
In essence, yogis are practicing so as not to torment their body, so that they are not wearisome, they are not wearied, taking food as they should do, wearing clothes as they should, and so on, balancing their iriyabhata postures, four postures. And then whenever even when they are using these materials like food, clothing and things like that, they are always mindful. They sustain mindfulness. Therefore, as regards desirable object, there cannot arise any craving, tanha. Therefore, at least when during the practice of mindfulness, you are realizing peace. And when it comes to any objects that you use, you are mindful so that there's no tanha. If you are not mindful, then you may crave, but because you are mindful, there's no craving, no tanha. Similarly, you may come into contact or experience undesirable objects, especially when you are practicing sitting meditation. You are bound to experience excruciating pain, unbearable sensations and so on. And on that occasion also there can arise tanha. How? As it said, dukkha sukham patayati. That means this suffering leads to craving for happiness or pleasure. The dukkha, suffering, because you are suffering, you crave for some ease or comfort to overcome this suffering. Because you are experiencing excruciating sensations in the body when you are sitting, you are wishing that it may go away, you may feel comfortable, you are craving or longing for some better, pleasant sensations. That is tanha. So in this way, tanha arises from your suffering. So, with the practice of satipatthana, even if you experience undesirable objects, you activate your mindfulness, then you are bound to cultivate knowledge, then there will not arise any tanha because of vedana, or vedana as condition, there cannot arise any tanha. Instead of tanha, there will arise this sati and panya, mindfulness and wisdom. Mindfulness and wisdom will take the place of tanha when you experience sensations. So, in this way, you'll be able to overcome the undesirable objects like heat and excruciating sensations, and this is your gain. The gain means you are gaining sati and panya instead of tanha.
Lure sora bibi majai de mong ne ayong ni minja nansa thitiya bi so ye majina bu sait thikai bu mong hu doda phit tat pare. အဲ့လိုဒေါသမဖြစ်ရအောင်တတိကအရင်ဥဖို့အတိကအရင်ဥဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်လို့ so Kansamuni, June Kamu Haleve, a count Yore, the Nalem Boya Olu. So Mimi, Jajajin, and Sasajan Titi Jens Ravoni. Trivita Ni Yavoni. Ayum Porane, the Sino to Hondo, Maga Uniuya and no jet, take your Pepsala Nevori. Chain Schumann, I would take Yechiva. The Rivera Ubu solution or Kilitaga Uduado Mosiaboma Mohu Magina who did all that. There are some never solution. Be now Dali P. Dali Joke by Koma, Conley Point Koma Vesudo. You call it another cheddar. Dini never Doda, your lova, your daughter, your Chedda. Eddie Bore Kaita. Kong so Bore Kaita. Bore Ayo Shumabido, Madilu. To Muma Yamada Chedore, to Moa Chedore. Madili, to a Kujaita to a Majaita to Pere, Suravari. Lova the Moa in Chedida Dava, Tiro, Shumabido, the on lower. The Tiga Ugaluchi, to a Janet to 11 to me. Pay Janet to 11 pay me, a 20 a pair, give me the body. Tashini Rava, Edita Chipuya and Beverly, Yogia, Chusa Atujavuya body, Lily Nede Tecomadi, Chinsito, Taveto Jones.
As for beings, whenever they experience undesirable things, or experience undesirable objects, see undesirable visible objects and so on, they are not happy, they dislike it, leading to dosa, anger, ill will, and so on. On that occasion, you need to be able to practice mindfulness, so that mindfulness takes the priority. Mindfulness and awareness takes the priority. When you experience undesirable things, you may also long for desirable things, good things. So when you experience pain or undesirable sensations, then you note as soon as you see, hear, taste, touch and so on with the practice of Satipatthana. Just rush your noting mind towards that object to be noted, so that Sati takes the priority, Sati takes the upper hand with vigilance in a timely manner. If Sati does not take the priority, then as regards undesirable objects, there will arise this anger, ill will, dissatisfaction, which will be without any end. So you also will long for better sensations, better things. That also amounts to tanha. In this way, you are overcome, you are invaded by these defilements, lobha, dosa, greed and hatred. So as soon as it arises, whether it is good or bad, you note it, be aware of it, so that there will be no delusion. Because if you don't note, then there will be unknowing. Unknowing means delusion. You become deluded. Therefore, you should note it and know it. If you don't know, you tend to cling. If you know, you are free from clinging. That is the maxim. So with the sati, you should be able to, sati should take the priority, so that you can purify your mind, and in this way yogis should strive on